Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another gold making video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can farm up the Superb Beast Fang. This is a brand new high-value skinning item in the War Within, and we're going to be talking about exactly what this item is used for, what's going on with the prices of this item, how to farm it, and really show you how much gold you can make in a very short period of time. The best thing about this is that this is a daily skin, meaning if you have 5 alts, you can do this 5 times a day, 10 times a day, or even if you just have one character, you can still do this to make gold. It's really up to you, and it's great for alt armies. So without further ado, we're going to dive right in, and I hope you enjoy. And so the first thing I quickly want to just talk about is exactly what the Superb Beast Fang is, and we need to talk about its price. First of all, for those who are unfamiliar, the Superb Beast Fang is a brand new rare daily skinning item that you can get in the War Within, and for those who played in Dragonflight, it's basically the sister or brother to the Obsidian Cobra skin. You get this in the same sort of method. Basically you just need to level up your skinning to a specific specialization, go to somewhere in the world, spawn it, kill it, and the item is yours. Now, as of recording this video, the Superb Beast Fang is going for about 20,000 gold on each region, and at the moment through all of my testing, this Beast Fang is actually a 100% drop rate, which is not how it was in Dragonflight. Which at the current moment, that means that once you have an ult set up, in less than 5 minutes, you can make 20,000 gold per day per tune. Now, the thing we need to mention is that actual price. At the time of recording, like I mentioned, the price is 20,000 gold, and right now it is declining. However, I think that's purely because right now it really doesn't have a use compared to how much supply there is. If we look at recipes, the Beast Fang is basically only used in either blacksmithing or leatherworking, and it's all tied to spark crafts, which, if you guys know, this week is the first week that people have gotten a spark. However, not many people are actually using that spark because they're waiting for the season to kind of see what items they should craft, and also a lot of the recipes that use the Beast Fang actually require 2 sparks because they're two-handed weapons. For example, if you take a look at blacksmithing right here, as you can see, if somebody wanted to craft this two-handed mace, they would need a Beast Fang, but they can't even craft that until a few more weeks because it requires 2 sparks. As you can see, the Claymore is the same way here. We have the Crusher, which doesn't actually use this recipe, but we have the Pole Arm right here. We have the Hex Sword, which only requires 1 spark, so this is technically craftable, but remember, people are waiting to make sure they don't accidentally craft the wrong item. So I purely believe that, as time goes on, this price will likely continue to fall as the supply outweighs the demand, but there's a good chance that this price could go up a little bit at the season start whenever people actually has access to 2 sparks in their crafting gear. Of course, we'll have to exactly see how high that demand goes, but at the moment you can look at about 20,000 gold, but it's likely going to fall as we continue into Season 1 because so many people are doing this skin compared to the actual demand at the moment. But alright, with that out of the way, let's talk about actually how to set up your character and the requirements for this skin. And surprisingly, it is actually very, very simple. The biggest and most important catch is that your toon has to be level 72. So not 71, not 70, it has to be 72, which is a little bit annoying as many people have their alt armies at level 70, but if you have been doing, let's say, tailoring, for example, you probably have already gotten some XP through first-time crafts, and so you might already be sitting at 71. In that case, it's really easy to get to 72, or even if you're at 70, you just need to do a few dungeons, but 72 is the level requirement. After that, you're going to need to pick up the War Within skinning, which you can just do in the main city, and you're going to need to level up skinning to level 25. This should really only take about 10 minutes, just go to an area, kill a bunch of beasts, skin them, and you'll be level 25 in no time. After that, the final requirement that you have is that you need to get 50 knowledge points, which seems like a lot on paper, but you can do this in about 10 minutes. I'm assuming you're doing this on a brand new alt that's just coming into the War Within, so feel free to modify this depending on your options, but this is how you can do it in about 10 to 15 minutes. Firstly, immediately upon picking up skinning, you can go and collect the 8 skinning treasures around the world. There's 2 in each zone, and they give 3 knowledge points each. So once you go and collect the 8 treasures, which took me about 10 minutes, that is 24 knowledge points, which is basically half of what you need. Secondly, once you hit level 25 in skinning, you can go ahead and complete your skinning weekly quest. You pick this up at the trainer. It basically just asks you to turn in a few materials. You can buy them off the auction house, and this is going to reward you 3 knowledge points. Thirdly, what you're going to need is 565 Kej. This doesn't have to be obtained on your character. Remember, you can transfer currency between players now. But with 565 Kej, you can go to the City of Threads and buy your skinning book, which is going to reward you 10 more knowledge points. And now you're at 37 in total. Lastly, all you need to do is go into the work order area. Because you picked up a War Within profession, you'll have a quest there that basically just introduces you to the crafting order system, and you'll be able to pick a bag of goods after you do that. Personally, I picked the ore one because I think that has the most gold attached. If you happen to have enchanting or something on this character, then the enchanting bag is definitely the best value, but whichever bag you pick, you'll get 350 artisan acuity. Then you can immediately turn around and go to the vendor inside of that room and purchase one of these skinning notes for 200 acuity, and that's going to reward you 15 knowledge points. So in about 15 minutes of work, you're actually going to have 52 points. Technically, if you didn't want to do the weekly, you could technically also pick up a skinning treaty. That would get you 50 points exactly, but generally the skinning weekly is actually cheaper than the treaty itself at the moment, so I'd recommend doing what I just said. But once you have your 50 points, all you need to do is open up your specializations, unlock the luring tree, and you're going to put 10 points into the main node. Once you do, you'll have the option to unlock Trained Tracker and then just max it all out. Once you do, you'll unlock the lure that you need and you're good to go. Now, with all of the one-time setup complete, we can actually get to the daily aspect of this. And what you're going to need to do is craft one of the Supreme Beast lures that you just learned. It's really cheap. It should probably cost you like less than 3 gold, and you're gonna need one of these per day, so feel free to craft a lot up front, or just craft one a day. It's truly up to you. Once you have this lure, you're gonna make your way to the Ringing Depths, and a section of the Ringing Depths is called the Rumbling Waste. I will be showing you on screen right now where I like to go. Technically, you can kind of go anywhere in this area that's targeted as the Rumbling Waste, but I like it here because it's a quest area, meaning if you're low level, these people can help you kill the rare. Once you're inside the waste, all you need to do is use the lure, and Slate Fang will spawn. Be careful because Slate Fang, if you do spawn it at a low level at 72, he's going to be an elite 82 level no matter what, meaning you're not going to be able to kill him. What you'll have to do is you have to stand back from him and either wait until some other people come to help you kill it, or supposedly you should be able to wait 5 minutes and he'll die on his own. That 5-minute timer at least existed in Dragonflight. I haven't been able to confirm if that still exists in the War Within, because every time I've tried to summon this, and I've summoned it 5 times, people have come and helped me kill it already. Because like I said, this is a popular leveling area. People are, out and about right now because it's released, so really you shouldn't have any issue killing it, but at the very least you could technically try to wait, and it should kill itself on its own. After that, all you have to do is kill it. If you happen to be a level 80, you really should have no issue. I killed this on my level 80 warrior, and I'm not good at warrior, and my warrior has a very low item level, and I was able to kill him no issues. But once you do that, you simply just skin him, and boom, you'll have your Superb Beast Fang. Like I said, I've killed this 5 times. The first 2 times I did it on a character that was below level 72, and I did not get the fangs, and I actually got nothing at all. However, the 3 times that I've killed it on, twice on a level 80 and once on a 72, I was guaranteed that fang. So I would believe that this is a 100% drop rate as long as you are spec'd into this and you are level 72 on your character. All you need to do is throw the fang on the auction house or save it until a later date, then come back the next day and just do it again. You can even park your ult right at the flight point right above here if you want to keep it in the zone, or you can take it back to the main city if you got some crafting to do. But yeah guys, it's really that simple. Once you have everything set up, it literally takes you less than 5 minutes a day. I think it took me about 2 minutes to go from the main city, kill it, and then go back to the main city. And especially if you have a Hearthstone, you can get this done super fast. We'll have to see exactly what prices look like in the long term, but even if it gets down to 10,000 gold in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever you want to say, I think is definitely worth it, especially if you got a lot of characters. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and have a great day.